after what happened the last years, because we have to try to make a global perspective about what this team has done. So I didn't have doubts about the behavior. The result was good, but the performance was even better, and I didn't have doubts. So of course we can lose. Maybe it's your problem when you believe we cannot lose, when you say what you say when you have a lot of success. Believe me, it's your problem. It's not our problem, because we know before every game we can lose, even tomorrow. We have the feeling that we can lose. But when we lose one game in the Premier League in the last 8 months, including summertime, I make a little bit tricky. So why should doubt? So sometimes the opponent is better, or sometimes the opponent is more precise, or sometimes the opponent do something we didn't expect, or sometimes, I don't know, we don't have the best performance. But I didn't have doubts after one defeat, the reaction of the players of the team would be, because they have shown many, many times in many, many years.
You say that it's a challenge that you're facing now. After the game on Saturday, for instance, how long does it take you to accept even one defeat? How long do you go over what might have gone wrong, or what decisions you didn't make that were right, before you reach conclusion as to what happened and why it happened?
Well, we review the game. We speak. Normally, I speak with Mikel, with Rodo, my staff. I listen his opinions, their opinions. It's so important for me. Always, I work in that way. Listen what the other one said, because sometimes they realize some aspects I didn't realize, and they help me to take the better solution. But what happened, and. After watching the games against Norwich, I was not really upset for the way we played, honestly. So I was upset against Newcastle. Like after 1-0, after 1 minute, we forget to play. But the game against Norwich, it didn't happen. We shoot more than 50 times, and we could win. In Newcastle, I didn't have that feeling after 1 minute. And Norwich game, they shoot 3 shoots and half, 4, and we gave them most of them, and we accept it. So I don't have many times in the big moments. So when I have a lot of success, I am more relaxed than should be, and when we lose, I'm not so many depressed. I said, okay, that is going to happen. It's 99 points to play. We have seen 5 points behind, 99 still to play. So
losing is
look forward how many points we can get it.
Losing is such a rare experience for you, though.
Not at all. I lose many times in my career as a football player, especially, and the manager.
You've won a lot more than you've lost.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm manager, still manager. If not, they sack me. So the only way to survive here is win games. And yeah, we won. We won a lot. And that's happened, but that is a consequence sometimes, when many times here, what can improve next season? What can improve next season? So you have to understand what you have done in the past does not assure you can do it tomorrow or the day after. And the opponent that we have, when I said many times, maybe it's the strongest opponent I have faced in my career as a manager, Liverpool. And it's not a weak words, but I said when they were in front, I said when we were in front, I said when we won, and I said when we lose, because they have absolutely everything. In terms of in a positional game, in a counter-attack, in set pieces, in transitions, offensive, defensive, and mentality, and Anfield, and stadiums, and many things. And I know how difficult it was, and I know how difficult it is, and I know how difficult it will be. But that is the challenge, the same with the central defenders. We cannot start to say, oh, we don't have the central defender, or say, okay, let's go to find a solution to keep the team stable and good. Yeah.
As a person that studies a lot all the aspects on the build-up of the game, how do you think that affects in the game, now that you have seen it like in some game weeks, the new rule that the defenders now can come out with the ball from the goal inside the area?
It's a short pass. Before the pass was longer, so like the pass is longer, your process to press, you have more time. Now it's shorter, and the space between central defender and fullback is bigger. That's why to press is a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit easier to make build up and more difficult to press.
And then I wanted to ask you as well, because last week Samuel Eto'o said in an interview that he wants to be the first African manager to win the Champions League in the same fashion that the teams that Pep Guardiola have done it. How do you feel about that?
Thank you. You have to buy players like Eto'o. And after he can do what Pep does.
Riyad Mahrez made a fantastic start to the season. How important is he to you, bearing in mind, obviously, Leroy's out for quite a few months?
Well, a lot. Hopefully Leroy could be here with us. But I said many times, so when he played last season, played good. Except the first maybe games, but it's normal. You arrive in new players and understand what they want. They play many years the team like they were sit back and we use the counter-attack, and here is a little bit different. And you need time, but we knew the quality, especially the mentality, especially how competitive it is. It surprised me a lot. And especially there is one detail I said, maybe there's the second or third time I said, he loves to play football and he loves to training session. He loves to be in contact with the ball. And I like this type of player. So he goes to the training session on the pitch and everybody stay there, arrive and immediately take the ball and play with the ball and have fun with the ball. And that maybe is a stupid detail, but I like it. And he's a guy who I think he doesn't feel too much pressure. It doesn't matter where he plays. He has a lot of confidence in himself. In terms of make a bad actions, 2 bad actions, and the next one give me the ball, I'm going to try again. And that is the best detail to the players in the big clubs, in the big stages. I think it's the most difficult to find, and I think he's quality. Only he has to improve to be a little bit more relaxed when he doesn't play. Only that. The rest is